relationship with CAT Security Services and its subsidiaries, Medicare 24 Emergency Medical Services. This relationship started in 2020 during COVID-19.
Please continue.
The aforementioned entities were enlisted to assist our officers with free testing, treating uniformed personnel which tested positive, including their close family members at their Boksburg-based clinic.
Now, to your knowledge, during the COVID-19 pandemic, did any of the members of the EMPD receive free testing and other related COVID-related services from any service provider?
Not to my knowledge, SC.
How were the services treated by the city at the time?
I remember there was one service provider, I just forgotten the name, but it was not this Medicross 24.
Yes.
There was an MOU which they facilitated through the office of the city manager.
Yes.
They were then assisting some of our officers with the treatment of the COVID-19.
Did the city pay for those services or were they rendered free of charge?
Chair, I don't have the details of,
okay,
because it was never signed by me, but it was concluded from the office of the city manager.
Okay. Can I invite you then to page 15 at paragraph 47 of your statement?
Page 15, paragraph 47.
Yes, please.
Sorry, Advocate Silo, what is the date of this document on page 88, JM 15?
As appears on the record, it's not dated. However, if I take the commissioner back to paragraph 44, we know that from the witness that this was submitted by Brigadier Mkwanazi in respect of the MOUs that are discussed above and the service providers that the witness says were appointed in 2020 to provide services. He states, notwithstanding all that he has said, this is what Brigadier Mkwanazi submitted in response.
Maybe I should ask, Chief,
Yeah,
I'm assuming that this document came about as a result of the 2023 investigation, because until 2023 there was no issue with CAT protection services and the blue lights.
That is correct, Commissioner.
So although it's not dated, it was a response to your inquiries or the acting chief at the time, his inquiries about the relationship between EMPD and CAT protection services.
That is correct, Commissioner. That is perfect.
Thank you, Commissioner. I had then invited you to page 15 of your statement, Chief Mapie, at paragraph 47. If you could read that.
Page 15, paragraph 47.
Yes.
In this report, Brigadier Mkwanazi confirmed that the memorandum of understanding was not approved by me.
In this regard, then, may I refer you back to JM 15, the document that we're looking at, the report filed by Brigadier Mkwanazi, and in particular at page 89. And almost at the top of that page, there is a heading submissions. Could you please read that paragraph quickly into the record?
Page 89 on submissions.
Yes.
After this presentation, we took a decision to formalize the relationship through a proposed memorandum of understanding, drafted and sent to the Chief's Office for approval. The said memorandum was also sent to me for signature. I forwarded same to the chief's office through his PA. The said memorandum hasn't been signed or approved. What is published in the media is an operational plan as per operational duties of an event or operation signed and co-signed by all the colleagues whose signature appears at the bottom.
Thank you. That paragraph you just read states, this is in the words of Brigadier Mkonazi, I forwarded same to the chief's office through his PA. The chief's office, is that your office or what office is that?
That is my office, SC.
Staying still then at page 89, midway the page, there is another heading, projects undertaken with CAT. The first, it says, cartels examination at the college. Do you know what cartels examination is?
I think he wanted to say cadets examination at the college.
Cadets.
Those are our new students. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. There are 3 projects listed under that heading. Please have regard to the third one, headed crime combating operations. Do you see that at the bottom of the page?
That is correct, SC.
Could you please read into the record the first 2 sentences of that paragraph? The second sentence is pretty long, but if you could quickly read that.
Of the last paragraph you said, SC.
Of item 3, crime combating operations, the third project at page 89 at the bottom of the page.
Okay. We are also involved in crime combating operations with CAT Security Services, together with other security services that are committed in crime fighting around city. CAT Security is assisting EMPD by providing additional technology of monitoring the action and movement of criminals, tracking suspects, and other resources we use when engaging, chasing, and arresting these highly trained and skilled repeat offenders that are not afraid to fight back with police when cornered.
Now, having regard to what you've just read and the activities listed therein, I would like to invite your opinion on the legality of the activities that this document suggests CAT VIP is undertaking with EMPD.
These are illegal activities, SC, in the sense that they do not have powers in effecting certain activities which are mentioned on top there,
And
including...
Go ahead, my apologies. Please continue. I apologize.
They do not have legislative powers to do some of the activities which are mentioned above.
Such as?
Such as
He speaks of...
the movement of criminals, tracking suspects,
Yes.
and other resources we use when engaging, chasing, and arresting of these highly trained, skills, and repeat offenders that are not afraid to fight back with police when cornered.
And those are the activities that you suggest that would be illegal if pursued?
That is correct.
Now to conclude on this document, please, at page 90, have regard to the last paragraph before the signature.
Sorry, before
Yes, Chair.
the chief goes on, can you please relate your answer to what you say in paragraphs 13 and 14 of your statement at page 5? In those paragraphs, you set out the powers of the EMPD.
On
Now
page
you,
13
page
and 14.
5 of your statement, the small file, page 5, paragraphs 13 and 14. There you set out the powers of the EMPD. Now I want you to relate what you've just said at page 90 about the powers that the EMPD does not have. You see, what you say in paragraph, let me just go back. Yeah, under paragraph 3, starting at page 89 of the big file, certain activities are stated there. Certain activities in respect of which, according to Brigadier Mkwanazi, the EMPD is assisted by, is it Madlanga VIP Protection Services. Now you say those activities that Brigadier Mkwanazi says are performed by the EMPD with the assistance of CAT security services do not fall within the powers of the EMPD. So I'm saying, for purposes of clarity, can you please relate your answer to what you say in paragraphs 13 and 14 of the smaller file as to what the powers of the EMPD are? Do you follow me?
I'm following.
Yes. Yeah. Can you please do that?
Some of these cases on the main bundle, page 90, they are talking about tracking suspects, movement of criminals, other resources we use when engaging and chasing, arresting of these highly trained, skilled, and repeated offenders that are not afraid to fight back with police when cornered. These are security members Brigadier Mkwanazi is talking with. These security members, they've got no powers, including our metro police officers, where there are cases, in most of these cases, if there is a wanted criminal, already there is a case number. So that is when they start now to resume the investigative leg of law enforcement. So our members, they don't have that power to do that. Coupled with these security companies, especially coupled with this security company, which he's talking about here, we had no engagement with it at all. It was also not part of the companies which